Hey y'all, hey, happy Monday. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I hope everybody's having a blessed Monday. So far, the weather is back nice. I'm so over it. Having a blessed Monday so far. Sorry, y'all. That cut off. Let me get my copyright disclaimer read. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research and educational purposes, because it is always something we could take from these cases, of course. Red flags has been the number one. Red flags, paying attention, keeping your third eye open, always staying focused on your surroundings, and so much more. Hey, Time Warp sis. Thank you, guys, sis. Hey, Barbie, Big Mama, what it do? She said, time to put the earbud in. Lunch is over, okay? Hey, Zena. What's going on, Zena? And I dropped some links in here. I dropped Tisa Tales. I'm going to be sharing some of her content. Also, Lionel B Stories. Definitely a fan of Lionel B Stories. My girl, Shanitra Speaks. And also, the Messy Sweet Spot is over there. Gigi Medici is covering this case really well as well. And Queen Sheba, you guys. Make sure y'all follow Queen Sheba. Hey, Francis, what's going on? Hey, Regina. Hey, Miss Jamila. Hey, Gigi, what's going on? What's going on? Zena, SPHJ, what's going on? You got that notification, I see. First, I want to get into it because they said now it's out that it's a 30-second recording that, hey, Lola, which is good on Ashlee's part. I hate that she's not here, no longer here to tell her story. Hey, Catherine. What's going on, Catherine? Hey, Leisha. What up, Sissy Pooh? Hey, Lola, sis. What's going on, Miss Catherine? Welcome. Y'all welcome, Miss Catherine. It's my girl from the beefing sector. Hey, Antron, what's going on? What's going on? Intranet. Hey, Candy, sis. So, it's been said that her phone did record, you guys, for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, her phone was recording. And also, let me get into it. It's new stuff from the autopsy. Let's get into this. The leaked recording. This is what was said. He's coming for me. Ashlee Jenae's secret 30-second voice memo from the villa. A bombshell leak from Zanzibar. Forensics reveals Ashlee Jenae's phone was recording under her pillow during her final moments. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? Happy Monday. Remember that. A bombshell leak from Zanzibar Forensics reveals Ashlee Jenae's phone was recording under her pillow during her final moment. The audio captures a chilling struggle in Joe McCann's voice in a way that obliterates his suicide alibi. The fairy tale didn't end in a proposal. It ended in a desperate plea for help. I think this was the African article. Okay. The fairy tale in Zanzibar didn't just end in a tragedy. It ended in a forensic battlefield when Miami influencer Ashlee Jenae Robinson was found dead in a luxury villa just 7 days after her birthday engagement. The world was fed a convenient narrative, a tragic suicide, but today the official story is being shredded by a series of high-level leaks from inside the Tanzania investigation that point to something far more sinister. As of this morning, authorities have officially seized the passport of her crypto millionaire fiance, Joe McCann, grounding him on the island as a person of interest. Hold on, guys. But it's the data leak from the crime scene and a chilling 30-second audio clip that has the global community screaming for justice. The stage scene, while the rope doesn't lie. The most damning link comes from the preliminary forensic report. Sources inside the morgue, y'all. Hey T Mills, hey K Stardom, what's going on? Hey Erica Sutton, what's going on, sisters? Happy Monday. Sources inside the morgue reveal that the ligature marks on Ashlee's neck are inconsistent with a self-inflicting hanging, meaning it wasn't a hanging as they say. No, no, ma'am, no, sir, no way. Hey, Queen Judah. So she knew something was going to happen. Absolutely. According to the leak, the bruises suggest she was strangled from behind while unconscious, likely drugged before being positioned to look like a suicide. You can't hang yourself if you stand up, a forensic expert close to the case whispered. Preliminary toxicology results reportedly showed high levels of fast acting sedatives in her system, a drug Ashlee never used. The 11-hour dead zone. Then there is a clock. Leaked resort logs show a terrifying dead zone of 11 hours. Between 2 a.m. when neighbors reported a muffled struggle. Okay? Hey, Tanisha, I told you that girl didn't hang herself. Absolutely. Hey, Leslie. Miss Parker has a go. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, OMG. During their 11 hours while Ashlee lay cold. Hold on, let me get back to the top. And then there's 11 o'clock leaked resort log showing a terrifying dead zone of 11 hours between 2 a.m. when neighbors reported a muffled struggle and 1 p.m. when McCann finally called the police. The villa was on a digital and physical lockdown. Ms. Parker, they say the ex-wife came out and talked. They say Ashlee paid for the whole trip. Yes, Ashlee paid for the trip. They was getting high in there, I bet. They said Ashlee had a drug in her system. Remember, what I just said, Alicia, remember it said, according to the leak, the bruising suggests she was strangled from behind while unconscious, likely drugged, before being positioned to look like a suicide. Hey, Chelsea, what's going on? Happy Monday. When neighbors reported a muffled struggle and 1 p.m. when McCann finally called the police, the villa was on a digital physical lockdown. It's more, you guys. It's more. Hey, Queen Butterfly. Hey, Betty Sis. Happy Monday. During the 11 hours while Ashlee lay cold, McCann allegedly made a phone call to her father, Harry Robinson, claiming she was just sleeping off the party. I thought he said she did something to herself, but now it's coming out that he told the father, Harry Robinson, claiming she was just sleeping off the party. Hey, Passion, what's going on, Sister Havens Beak? Happy Monday. Yeah, what party? Hell, y'all was arguing. What party was she sleeping off? Investigators are now looking at resort maintenance records that show a suspicious request for industrial cleaning supplies. Listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. Investigators are now looking at resort maintenance records that show a suspicious request for industrial cleaning supplies delivered to the villa at 4 a.m. Was the shocked fiance actually a forensic cleaner? The ghost voice memo, 30 seconds of terror. Hey, I see you come in, something sweet. Happy Monday. The ultimate twist surfaced late last night. Digital forensic teams managed to recover a deleted 30-second voice memo from Ashlee's phone, recorded just minutes before her estimated time of death. In the recording, a voice matching Ashlee's is heard whispering, "He's not who he says he is. He's coming for me." The audio ends with the sound of a door crashing open and sudden a violent scuffle. This recording, which McCann allegedly tried to wipe away from her iCloud. Now, Joe. Dear Joe. Because y'all got to remember, Joe is computer savvy. Joe is a scammer. Joe knows all about technology. He's in the technology world, Microsoft, and so much more. This recording, which McCann allegedly tried to wipe from her iCloud, is the smoking gun that turns the tragedy into a manhunt. The $50 million motive. Why kill a woman you just proposed to? The leaked financial trail suggests the engagement was a desperate bribe. Interesting, huh? Ashlee had allegedly discovered McCann's involvement in a multi-million dollar crypto laundering scheme just days before the trip. In a world of high stakes fraud, a fiance who knows too much is a liability that needs to disappear. The verdict of public. Joe McCann's remains in a gilded cage in Zanzibar. His lawyers are fighting to regain his passport. But as the forensic leaks continue to pour out, the walls are closing in. The Robinson family is no longer mourning a suicide, they're hunting a killer. The fairy tale was a lie, the engagement was a trap, and the 11-hour gap is where the truth went to die. Leaked evidence. The marks on her neck don't match. The 11-hour silence is a confession in itself. Was this a cleanup job by a crypto millionaire with everything to lose? Or is this the third person? Or is there a third person we haven't seen yet? Hey, Mooey, baby. Joe probably took her charger. That's the butler going back to the villa. Why do I get a feeling he's done this before? I said that same thing, Antoinette. Alicia, not a thing, sis, LOL. Rich does not mean smart. Absolutely. He figured he can get off because nothing was done about the Cabo 6. It's going to become a thing. Watch. She needed a charger for her phone to record evidence. Joe, now you know these people can bring up anything, shaking my head, especially Apple products. Joe needs to go watch First 48. Okay? Ashley was reading Joe in Crazy Joe Snap because she figured out who he really was, shaking my head. Something sweet says, say, what now? He paid them off. Yeah. Yeah. He caught himself setting up an alibi with the engagement. Hey, Latasha Jackson. Hey, sis. He had definitely done this before. He said that shit in my 50 Cent voice. A voice, no, crack the case. Absolutely, absolutely. I want to get into Tisa Tales before I get into Lionel B. She had some stuff to say. Shout out to Tisa Tales. I did drop her link in the chat. Samad, don't worry about dropping my link. If we can just drop Lionel B's stories and Tisa Tales and Shanitra Speaks. And if y'all can drop the messy sweet spot. So again, she finds out days before the trip and still goes with him, then accepts his proposal. Let's get into it. Let me stop the screen and then.
Wear them for different occasions like work.
And the type of lifestyle that is, and the type of lifestyle that she led. This is going to be a couple things we're going to discuss. It's going to be a quick live. Well, quick for me. We're going to discuss about Ashlee Jenae, what she did for a living, the people that knew her best. There's so much, but we are going to definitively. I had some friends that know Ashlee Jenae directly, some in the past, some present, that have given me some sensitive information, but I have to share it with you guys. It needs to be said. We're also going to get into Joe Budden and what he actually said about Ashlee Jenae. Everyone's overlooking that because he brought a lot
Lisa said she's going to tell how the embassy is playing Ashlee Jenae's parents' face, that the U.S. embassy is playing in her face. Thank you, Peaches. I appreciate it. Hey, Tammy. What's going on? Hey, Karen B. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Vamika. Happy Monday to you guys. So again, she finds out, okay, I got that one, Renee. Sorry. This is insane. People are deranged. He thought he could get off because he was white. Yeah, I think so. I think he thought because he had a little bit of pull and the circle that he is in, he was going to really get off. I thought it was odd to be fighting from the start, then press pause to accept the proposal. Yeah, and I think she kind of accepted it kind of quick. I think, like, we see the cameras, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Lily, what's going on, Bookie? Hey, Black, what's going on? I love you too, Lily. I think we're seeing the Lions and just the atmosphere. You know, yes, and then like, you sit on some shit and it's just like, no, I really do. But Tisa got some shit to get off her chest.
What that actually said to you guys today. But the U.S. Embassy is playing in the parents' face, and anybody before anybody to tell them to wait until the setting them up for another Shanquella Robinson, another Natalie Holloway, another unsolved case, and get into it.
Shanquella Robinson case. This is going to be another Natalie Holloway situation because it feels like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't give you anything until the end of the case. Well, I thought it was suicide. Now we got the leaked recording. Now they got this video that's alleged out there. But if anybody should know what's happening, it's the parents, correct? Did you see the video where someone said the friend that was on Joe's side was his first pick? I heard that. Black. Y'all know, oh girl, what Shane call a funk ass? Hey, my mother's keeper. Hey, sis. Shane said her funky ass knows something. Or her funky ass is trying to, get in that spot that Ashlee Jenae once had, and I agree. Maybe she was just playing along so he wouldn't be suspicious of what she knew or found out. I agree too, Mike. It could be. I must agree with you on that. He did that to her right there in that room, and after he did this, when they moved him to the other room to clean up the scene, yes. And I don't think that she died at the hospital. I think they was paid off as well. I think that Ashlee was already gone. I do. Tanzania worships white people, especially if they throw a little money at them. Absolutely. I love to travel, but we must always be mindful of what the laws aren't the same. Absolutely, Mooey. Absolutely. And I do have to go. You guys only need 4 more. If you guys don't mind helping me reach my goal, it's an incentive given to content creators by YouTube. It could be $1, I think she found something out before they left on the trip, but didn't want to back out of it, thinking she would tip them off, so ahead and went on the trip. I think so too. I think that's what they said. I think they were saying in that article that she knew something before she found out before they went on the trip, but she still made the decision to go. Big Mama said, "Oh, he can't get out of this." Joe was with Ashlee's funky ass whole friend first. They were supposed to trick on him. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that because I got something. She said, "What about her being on Clubhouse?" And Clubhouse is said to be for people with behavior issues that can talk to people like them. I don't think so because I be on Clubhouse and I know a couple of content creators from the Mo3 sector that be on Clubhouse and stuff like that. I mean, Clubhouse is like any other social media site, really, like how Bigo is and stuff, who comes to you, but she could have, her Clubhouse could have been set up for that, Renee. Actually, Tanzania is a country of loose laws. People need to research these countries first. Thank you, T Mills. Thank you so much. That's why they said, said she was screaming. I heard she was transported to a second hospital and died there. Yeah, and I want to know the meaning of that. So, was it Miami or Tokyo where they met? It was a club. I know that allegedly it's a strip club. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't coincidental that he got that person to get him with her. Yes, I think he killed her in the wee hours and they put him in another room and he waited yeah, absolutely. A girl came out and said that's where she met her. They said that the friend is the one he wanted to be with. Her, she passed in that villa. Leslie, I'm confused. Like, I think you ran it all together. They said that friends is the one he wanted to be with. Her, she passed in that villa. 10 people talk. Yes, 10 people. And I do got a picture of those people that was the staff. I got a picture of them people as well and stuff. It's actually cringing. It really is. It's actually cringing. Yes, they said she met him in a club that Ashlee worked at. We're definitely getting into that.
Ashlee, her lifestyle, and what she was about is actually saying, okay? You guys need to brace yourself for this. Hey, what's up, Tosha Smith? How are you? What's up, Nazi? Hey, Nadine, what is going on? Good to see you guys. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, Queen B More?
It said Francis said okay. The friend is the one he wanted, but the friend saw something on his phone and she left him alone. And see, that's one thing. If I don't want to holler at him and I see something, I ain't definitely great hook a guy up with my friend. Is that just me? Like, if you're really my friend, I'm not ready to hook you up with a loser. I'm not hooking you up with a scammer, a bum, or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that place is on the ban list for a reason. Hey, Erica Davis, what's going on, sister? Hey, Lady Mysterious, what's going on, sister? Shut down the whole villa. Absolutely. But we can't forget that Ashlee was an influencer, so maybe she was playing her part when it came to the engagement. She was just living her life as an influencer. And in my opinion, I can agree with that. That's what someone else just said too, Candy. The friend needs to mic up. We got questions. Oh, she mic'd up enough. Yeah. When she was, we don't need to accuse Joe. We don't know. Yeah, we knew enough. We knew enough. And if you're her friend, how you gonna go against what her parents and the other friends are saying? Everybody's saying that but you. She said the friend was in Singapore on a modeling job. That's where they met him. The Miami strip club. Miss Parker, now, where is that back stabbing gold digger line ass so-called friend at? Absolutely, Tammy. Miss Parker, do you think that the friend who came out knew he was gonna hurt her and said nothing out of jealousy and he wanted Ashlee? Could it be even seeing what he was doing, thinking he was doing for her? Cause Sloan, y'all gonna hear some stuff for Sloan. And Sloan Bella is a reader too. And shout out to Lionel B for sharing that, because I definitely was under Sloan's comments and everything she said was true. Sloan definitely said she was trying to save face for the camera. You know what I'm saying? She was really going through some shit with Joe, and she was just, based off of her background and stuff like that, she was really trying to save face. What if she was into what the friend found out and the friend wasn't? Interesting, Lola. Because the friend wanted him. I'm not fucking on nobody who was on my friend. But what if you didn't know? And if my friend don't know, I'm not gonna let her like, girl, he tried to talk to me, bitch, and I seen some stuff I don't like. That type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if my friend don't know, I'm gonna alert her. Did you see the wife? And when she said yes, she said Ash probably paid because he was broke. They definitely said Ashlee paid for the trip. So now we have the wife speaking out, said Ashlee probably paid because Joe was broke.
The first person, okay? And these are legitimate. I'm trying to actually get the people on my channel to actually talk about. Don't do faceless. It's like, let the be shamed. But if you are saying something good, let that be exalted. Listen. So anyway, they said, hi, Tisa. This directly in my DMs, okay? Hi, Tisa. My name is blank. Be on the channel later on today. We'll actually talk about this, or sometimes later this week. Okay? hi, Tisa. My name is Pink. And I knew Ashlee Jenae. We had lost touch, but I knew her back when we were in our 20s and had met Denver, Colorado, where we had gone to do flight attendant job interviews. Now, this needs to be said. Believe me when I say she would never have blinked herself. Training in Orlando, Florida. I'm talking 15 hours of class and another 5 hours of study sessions. She was hard working and driven. She was also one of the most confident people I've ever met. I'm devastated. I felt out of touch with her. I ever how I was taught things. Again, we did lose contact and drifted apart after we left training. But believe me, she had no mental illness whatsoever. If you ever, anyway, he said some other stuff, right? Listen, again, this would be amazing if he could actually come and actually his testimony. Men and women were jealous of her off of the things she showed, the things she shared.
There it is. Tisa said, it's crazy how many people was jealous of her. And that's where we want to stay at, because even with the friend, hey, Love Jones, I see you, Shank, I see you, Soldier. Welcome, you guys. Make sure you got dropped there. Thank you, Candy. Hey, Tasha Briscoe, what's going on, sister? She said, it's crazy how many people was jealous of her. And, Ashlee was just one to, I ain't gonna let nobody see me drown. And a lot of us do that. We don't want nobody to see us drown. We know how to put on a mask. We've all done it. I guess hoes in is hard work too. What's up with these friends, people that know the victims coming out saying things, but half-ass doing it? If you're gonna tell everything. I agree. Hey, Belinda sis, what's going on? I agree 100%. If y'all gonna tell it, tell everything. Ashlee was smart. She left as many clues as she could. There's no way she was just going out without a fight. Absolutely. Hey, Teron, what's going on?
I don't think people realize that when you are an influencer, especially when you do lifestyle, whenever you can have you do a Chanel unboxing, right? The reason they're unboxing it is because they get a tax write-off. When they're showing the new restaurant they're eating at, everybody's just like, oh my God, they're bragging. No, do you know whether they're making money or not? That is a tax write-off for their business. Everything from the water you drink to the feed to eat to the groceries, anything you put online, you can say is necessary to the business and you can get a tax write-off. As a matter of fact, how about with the monthly budget? The point of the matter is she was working. And it surprises me how many men and women were rageful that she presented a life that was a soft life. When everybody that knows her said she worked 2-3 jobs, she was not a cat woman. She was not a SMEX worker. But even if she was a cat woman, even if she was a SMEX worker.
I'll say that too. Like, even if she worked in a club and things like that. Hell, a lot of people started off in a club when they was going to college, no kids. Some people started off as the bottle girl. You know what I'm saying? Some people was going behind doing the bartending work at a strip club. Does that justify who you are as a person? Because you went and stripped. She doesn't have kids. She's young. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And she did what she had to do to get her some quick coins. And she got in an elite group herself again of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done did their own thing in life in making a coin. Whether it's stripping or doing something, we've done something. You know what I'm saying? But does that say that she should die because, oh, yeah, I know she was a stripper? Like, girl, she was a stripper. Hell, I used to snort cocaine. Hell, does my past say justify for me to get killed? It doesn't. It really doesn't. And I hate judgmental people like that. I like fucking with all walks of life, man. I do. And again, her being a stripper does not justify her being unalived. It don't, you know what I'm saying? She made nothing into something. Let's say that. She definitely made nothing into something. Send Joe back here to us. We got it from her. Man, he ain't gonna make it. Miss Parker, have you noticed that the friend looked like Joe's ex-wife? She do. She do. I really want to know what she told her mom now, especially with this 30-second recording. Hey, Antonio, what's going on? Absolutely doesn't matter what she was doing to make money. She didn't deserve to be unalive. She didn't. She really didn't. Cause hell, I don't know what y'all done in the past. I don't know y'all in real life. But there's a lot of reverse judgment going on too. When you say that, what you mean? Being transparent is key, though. Absolutely. And she's not here to say, "Hey, you guys, yeah, I stripped. Yeah, I did this." You know what I'm saying? We can only go off what social media, the people on social media, is saying. And like I said, I don't know y'all. I don't know what a lot of y'all done, but I ain't gonna judge y'all. I don't care. I don't care if you sold your cat. I don't care. It's the person you are, and it's the person you show me who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not judging. So what, she was a strip if the grocery prices don't go down, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Okay, I know that's right, Candy. Shit, ain't no judgment here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like Mui said, being transparent is key, though. Right, being judged because of her work of choice, doesn't she deserve it? Doesn't she didn't deserve what happened to her? Absolutely. She painted a fake life on social media. But you know what, Mui? You know what, Mui? We from a sector where people do. Are we not? I've seen people play for money, say they got money, and next thing you know, it's evictions, it's all kind of shit. And I don't understand why I get on social media and play for you got it like that. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I got an image to preserve. Could have been that movie. I got an image to preserve. I gotta fake it until I make it. The black man who bashed black women and was read wrong by the white woman was written off by most black women. Absolutely, I agree. Why is that the narrative for so many of our young black men and women wrote off as suicide lately? That doesn't matter. Stripping shouldn't have to end her life. Yes, ma'am. I think she was faking it until she could make it. You know what I'm saying? I think she got out of the stripper world too. And once she started being an influencer, she started modeling. You know what I'm saying? She did get to another place in life. You know, not saying that shit. If I need to go and make it, shit, I can make 1,000 in a night. It's big asses going up on the stage eating cupcakes and some more shit. You heard me? I'm just saying, you could be whoever you want on social media. A lot of it ain't. Because a lot of people are getting beat as soon as that camera goes off. How many influencers have we realized wasn't living a lifestyle? What about the girl that got cyberbullied and unalived herself? She was always smiling. Nobody knew behind that mask she was suffering from mental illness. Hey, Smurfette, what's going on? Hey, Perp, what's going on? Make sure y'all drop it on Entertainment's link, too. A lot of times people ain't who they supposed to be. See, I can't be. Once I turn that camera off, life is back to the norm. But on social media, people look at me as I'm somebody when I didn't even look at myself like that. I'm gonna have to use my good leg on the script pole. Not your good leg. Don't leave the high gas prices out. Lessons like, let's not forget. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Even those loving couples be thinking so in love and got it all together. The camera go off and it's a war zone. Yes, it's a white couple that she was an influencer and her husband unalived her. Who knew she was getting beat? The way she would come on TikTok and smile all the time, and she was a good mother and stuff. Everything done in the dark always come to the light. My issue is she downed her own, and I get that. I definitely get that. That was something that will forever live with her, even in death. You know, people aren't gonna let that side go, and you're not supposed to. I was mad about that self takeout after hearing the story. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I do believe she found out about him before the trip. but she is an influencer, so that's what her lifestyle. But I think maybe she did love him in her own way. I think she loved what he could do for her. I think she definitely loved, you know what I'm saying? He was moving shit here and there, moving that scamming money around and robbing Peter to pay Paul and stuff. Miss Parker, did you hear on Who Stole Land's video when she said Joe didn't have no kids? Joe ain't got no kids. I don't know, Solon. And you let the fox into the hen house. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, Mooey, trying to have this lifestyle that ain't real. Boom. Boom. Here he comes. Oh my God. He's going to help me have the lifestyle that I've been portraying to have. Oh my God. Yes. So if he was with the friend first, buying her high and everything, then why go after him? That's like backdooring my friend. I'm just saying it's too much. Stay with him without the country. You know, it's all lies. Facts. I meet people where they're at in life when they change for the better and not their past. We all have one. Absolutely. Well, she says she wants to say or she feels he doesn't have kids. They said all those pics were her on modeling jobs. She got paid to unbox. She got paid for the flowers, her, etc. And you know, people do that when you promoting certain things. She's got that look. She's got everything that, you know, you can get paid for that on TikTok promotion and people send you free stuff and or pay you to model for them and stuff like that. She loved the lifestyle he provided. Yes, she was intrigued by what she thought he had. The medium lady auto correction. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that one. Hey, Mr. Mila, thank you so much. Thank you. Joe definitely has 4 kids. Yeah, Sloan. Yeah. Meanwhile, Joe out here scamming folks. She might have been the get back. I would like to know what the friend saw on his phone. Absolutely. But can we talk about the friend for a minute? Because if I date, I'm going to be the woman to say, you know, I used to fuck with him though, right? You know, I used to mess with him. Like, and he ain't shit. Like, I'm not going to let my friend mess with him because I don't know if she knows or not. But if I know she knows, she's not my friend. Let's differentiate this right now. Like, yeah, I dated Joe, but he wasn't for me. So, no, nobody in the group's messing with him. Period, point blank. You have to watch everybody you let into your life. A few dollars ain't worth everything. It costs her life. Sometimes influencers buy stuff, film it, and then return it. Yep, they do. What is going on? It's like war going on between men and women. Well, I stay to myself. I'm trying to live. Okay, Antonio Band say. For real, I'm going to tell my friend the real. They said the friend saw him talking to other women. Right. And if you see that, if you see somebody that was just trying, that's men, we don't see men do it all the time. We have to say when you don't want to pay attention to him, like he over here in your friend face, like, bitch, no, he just holler at me. Like, girl, even if she didn't see it. But if she did, you are no longer my friend. You get what I'm saying? Whether I try to holler at him or not, once he tries to holler at me or holler at my girl, it's a wrap. He can't holler at everybody at the table. It's a wrap. We get gone on. But Ashlee thought everybody was hating on her. She probably wouldn't have listened anyway. She did. And these same friends was saying that y'all was pushing that in her head. Y'all was. Y'all be real and honest for a second. Y'all really was. Like, girl, you just jealous. Girl, they hating. Girl, that's love. No, it wasn't. Because to me, can you fall in love in a year? Not from to me, he had only been divorced for a little bit. And me personally, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, after a year, you know what I'm saying? Give me time because I'm still young. I ain't got no kids. That's something I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a year in after just divorcing a couple of years before you met me. Like, you get what I'm saying? And they was together for a minute. I don't know about y'all, but one thing about it, two things for sure, when you with somebody for a long period of time like that, y'all don't have kids and shit, that love just don't leave. And I want to investigate. Me personally, I got to investigate. I'm sorry. Joe has 2 kids by his wife. Mooey said no, I cannot fall in love with a year. I don't know. People say friends too loosely. Was they really friends? Because I'm telling everything to mine. Don't F with Joe, period. Joe needed a replacement. I'm not married. No man who just got divorced. He had her playing stepmom and ish. Okay, and definitely not trying to be a stepmom. You know, we got to think of her age, and she had a lot going on for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta consider things like but see that comes from somebody who ain't looking at what he can do for me and really thinking about our future. You know what I'm saying? Looking at shit on a for real type of level, like, now we can fuck around. We can go together for a while, but it's gonna be for a while. I'm not even the type to want to rush marriage. Like, somebody get the one to bury me after a year, I'm gonna be scared. Straight up. A year, and he was just buying your homegirl all kinds of stuff. Then you get with him and in love. Because a real friend would have warned her. A real friend definitely would have warned her. The wife knows more too, in my opinion. He still have pictures of her. Come on, that was number one. Like, just that. Like, he ain't put that picture up. He left that picture on there for a reason. And when you ain't deleting your past, you still holding on. You know what I'm saying? Are you in love? But then look at his background. She was paying for everything. She was young and was thinking about come up, not the danger. If Ashlee Jenae's parents, mom and stepdad, are a part of the human blood sacrifice ritual, I would not be surprised. The least they really wasn't friends. I agree. She definitely want a friend.
Y'all got that much hate for someone? Y'all feel that? Not y'all. Put your heads down. The people in the back. Come here. Y'all feel that much rage when y'all see somebody come in with a Chanel bag, that when she is potentially by someone that she did long term and asked to marry her, to the point the family and all her close friends had met him and broke bread with this mofo. That's the cost. Y'all saying that is an actual reaction you think is logical and reasonable? That's one. Even if she just met this for months, trips to that wherever they went skiing and whatnot, and all of a sudden, that's what she gets. She's a divester. Everybody knows her. It's like she was down for her people. She wasn't a divester, you know? Oh, that's what you get. They're going to, mind you, we got that one senator or congressman, whatever, black, that just murdered. We got another man who had 70 kids, all his kids, and sister-in-law's kids, and his wife trying to get a divorce, and his sister-in-law. All blackity black. It's not about black or white. It's about violence, and it's about violence toward women. Now, we don't know what Joe did. It does look like there is something funny in the water. I'm going to get in that. The U.S., the embassy is playing in the family's face. I searched down the experts and got a game plan that the family needs to do to get justice. Because the Tanzanian streets are saying, me, everybody, to stop caring about this, for this to get off the front page. And once it's off, they're going to tell the parents.
I agree. This is not the time for their fault. You don't go from zero to red rum overnight. You don't. Maybe Ashlee wanted, but she may have been intrigued by Sleek Joe. She was. Bree did say talk to the wife. She's the ex for a reason. Absolutely, Chelsea. Why he get divorced? That's a good question. Right there. That's a good question. That's a good question. Miss Parker, Ashlee was ready to be a stepmother to his kids. Ain't no Latino finna convince me Ashlee was not a clown and a divester.
Right? And then that's it. Another Shanquilla Robinson, another Natalie Holloway, another Unsolved Mysteries. Why whoever is responsible is twirling off in the wind. But for those of you guys that don't believe about the Ashlee Renee, because I do want to listen to what Joe Budden had there. Yes, Pastor Joe. Yes, the Mills too. But have some of this co-house that have the most back, and Joe will be cool quick to be switch a woman. Let me see playing her face. I know you guys. I'm gonna try to keep this live under an hour. Happy Monday, but let's get things actually going on this. Let's listen to what Joe actually had to say. If we can get it. Hold on. What did Joe actually have to say?
It doesn't feel good, Lord. Rest in peace to my girl, Ashlee Jenae.
Joe and Ashlee were very good friends. And Ashlee Jenae, I know, I'm about to let it play. It's a long clip, don't worry. Ashlee Jenae was very, very, very close to so many people because she was a good, kind, decent person. She was a young black woman, dating a man, working her own thing, playing stepmom, being a good woman, getting engaged before she had.
Is the audio good, you guys? Is the audio good? Let me get you out of here so you don't have to hear it, okay? White Zaddy sent her to a dark room knowing a swivel full of dirt magnets and worms. She said, yes, Renee, they're horrible to people. I believe she was taking care of him. The parents knew what was going on. That's why they're solemn on their interview. And we know what type of dude Joe Budden and Kevin Gates is and how they treated women. So saying he knew was not a flex. I'm just saying, I agree. Tish might may know Joe and Ashlee. Tish trying to do her damage control right now. Hutisa AI, he's out here. No, it's skipping. It's kind of choppy. Well, that's Tisa tells you guys. I want you guys to go catch it because I really want to get into this other video with the Lionel B stories. I don't know why it's chopping and it's skipping. I hate that, but go over there and check it out. You know what I'm saying and stuff. I don't block the person for telling me it was skipping and all of this. So I don't know, guys. Sorry, my lip gloss is everywhere, guys. Let me get into the Lionel B because he plays a little bit of Sloan, and I want to touch on some stuff that Sloan Bella said. Let me know if this is skippy too, you guys. Let me know if this video skips as well, okay?
The argument started over him looking at messages on her phone, either from social media or literally from a text, people who text.
Looking into the tragic and mysterious passing of Miami influencer Ashlee Jenae, also known as Ashley Robinson.
All right, I'm going to play it from my phone, guys. I'm going to just play it from my phone. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just play it from my phone so we can listen. Sorry about that, guys. I hate when it does that. Now I want y'all to listen in on what Sloan Bella is saying, okay? Everything she said makes sense.
Did you hear that?
And I got it turned up pretty loud. Yeah, okay. That's probably what I do. That's probably what I gotta do. Yeah, it's windy in the area.
Miles away from home.
Hold on.
The argument started over him looking at messages on her phone, either from social media or literally from a text, people who text you, have your personal phone number.
Sloan Bella said the argument started from Joe looking at texts in Ashlee's phone, whether it was from social media or something. And they also said that they was arguing all the time. Like this wasn't the first time that they was arguing or anything. Thank you, Something Sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Now today, we're looking into the tragic and mysterious passing of Miami influencer Ashlee Jenae, also known as Ashley Robinson, while she was on a birthday trip in Zanzibar, Tanzania. Now, the official story being pushed out there is messy. Now, we're talking about allegations of jealous rage, a 48-year-old boyfriend named Joe McCann, and a bombshell claim that this all started because Ashley was caught texting other men. Was this a tragic accident, or was Ashlee lured into a situation she couldn't get out of? We're going to break down the script, the timeline, and the dark web connections being alleged. Stay tuned, because
they definitely said that Joe was, I guess, to the friend or whoever he said connects him with Ashlee and stuff like that. So we don't know how long Joe had his eye on Ashlee or anything, but it was alleged that Joe, the friend that hooked him up, it wasn't coincidental that he linked up with Ashlee when he did, and how things went down. You know what I'm saying?
this one gets deep. So Ashlee goes on this dream trip for her 31st birthday. She's with Joe McCann, a man 17 years her senior. On the outside, it looks
Good
like
question,
luxury,
Candy.
elephants, beautiful beaches, the whole influencer vibe. But according to sources, the energy behind the scenes was anything but beautiful.
I get a very sad girl. It's interesting. I get a very sad girl who was so heartbroken over a prior relationship that she had to save face with this relationship. So she couldn't let anyone know that this was not working out the way that she wanted to. She had to save face. She had to present herself in a particular way.
There it is. Ashlee had to present herself in a way she couldn't let the world know that a prior relationship really tore her down. You know, I still gotta fake it. I still gotta fake it until I can make it. Let me get on her and still smile and, you know, act like I'm on top of the world, that I'm getting it, you know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. I got it. I got everything I need. And then here comes this man portraying to be rich, because Joe lied to Ashlee about his age. Why did he lie about his age? Why did he lie? Thank you, Belinda. I know that feeling. Joe was an A truck and got passed down. Ashlee just took it too far.
Beginning from the third month of their relationship. So these two meet, and 3 months into the relationship, this guy is nattering at her aggressively, and they're in verbal arguments practically daily all the time. She doesn't want to tell people because he appears to be such a catch.
Now it's being pointed
Said the third month into the relationship, she see them arguing all the time, but Ashlee doesn't want to let him go because he's rich. Now this is everything right here I've been looking for. F him that just thought, you know what I'm saying, he did me real dirty. F him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Queen B, everything that glitters is not gold. Absolutely, Queen B, agreed. Candy said, I believe that Joe was a trick. Yes, you just get turned down and boom, here comes somebody, a knight in shining armor. Hey, Thankful, what's going on? Hey, sister. Thank you. Happy Monday. She will argue all day for those Chanel bags. Man.
out that she was allegedly dealing with a man who was deceptive from the jump.
Soldier said the strange part about it is you want somebody you can grow old with. He was already old as fuck. What did they have in common? Right. She valued money over her very being. Absolutely. And it's just the truth.
He even lied about his age just to get close to her. Now imagine starting a relationship on a lie. If the foundation is shaky, the whole house is going to fall.
Okay, he appears to be a catch. I would suggest that a partner who is a catch is someone who doesn't argue with you day in and day out, causing you to have to defend yourself. This is the kind of cycle I get that she was in. She knew that going on this trip was a mistake. She felt it and she didn't listen to herself. And there's a lot of sorrow around that. She sits at the feet of her mother and asks her to forgive her and says she's sorry for what she did because I believe her mother told her to get away from this guy.
Now, Joe McCann proposed to Ashlee Jenae, right?
That's it, some sweet. That's it.
Right before her birthday. Most people think that's romantic, but some people may think he was actually trying to steer the narrative away from her birthday.
She said it's so sad this young generation are so focused on monetary profit and not see the danger and realize all money is not good money. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, sis. Happy Monday. How was he to catch, but you never did the research on him? Absolutely, Moya. I agree. Hey, Chill. What's going on? Happy Monday. Oh, that's why her mom looking dumb in that TMZ video. I agree, Moo. Has he a catch, but you never did your background. And that's the problem. That's what cost her life. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. Does Joe have a criminal record? Yes.
And make it all about him.
She may have presented very confident on the outside, but she wasn't. He was very critical of her. He found something in her phone that made him just ragefully jealous, and he literally went after her in a very aggressive way.
I agree with what Sloan is saying. I just think Ashlee was just so desperate to get that lifestyle she dreamt of. Rather she do it or met someone who she just was happy. She thought she got her dream. He was not a long time. Oh, absolutely. How does he have kids? Her friend said she talked about her playing stepmom. Yeah, they said she was playing stepmom to the kids and stuff like that. Perp said, sure, right. What a beautiful brown sister was doing with a skinhead. Child. We'll never know. They said the money, the lifestyle. Yes, she wanted the money and the lifestyle. Y'all know what they said? They said he came in line. And I think with them schemes and scams and that money, that Vatican and all of that cryptocurrency and stuff, he was moving money around. He was stealing money. He was scheming and stealing from people and putting stuff into accounts. And ain't no telling what else Joe was really into. We don't know what he was really into and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm just being honest.
Not talking physically necessarily, I'm talking verbally. So she, in turn, turns around and we just got engaged. It's my birthday. You're fucking it up. I can't eat my dinner. She's defending herself. Don't do that either in a relationship. But this woman is defending herself against this adult male who's supposed to be her partner and not supposed to treat her that way, but can't help himself because he's triggered and he is false.
Now here is where the story turns even more dark. Now it's being alleged that a massive argument broke out on April the 8th. Why? Because Joe McCann allegedly went through Ashlee's phone. Now according to the information, he found messages, texts from other men. Now whether these were...
And he looked like the jealous type. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had an agenda, Joe still seemed like the jealous type. Is anyone doing the research on her and what she was really doing for money? We know she worked at a club. I don't know if she was. Thank you, Chill. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey, Valerie, what's going on? Happy Monday, sis. Thank you, Chill. I appreciate you so much. She was a bottle girl and she was stripping, I guess. And I don't know what else. I know modeling and different things like that. She had her hand in a lot of stuff in the cookie jar and stuff like that.
Business contacts, friends, or something else. It's being indicated that Joe somehow twisted the meaning and he went into rageful jealousy.
I get that she ran and hid. So she's running to hide and actually hid. I get that she's dragged out. I can't see who does it, but I can see that she's overtaken because she's not aware, but she does start fighting.
She said she wasn't, and this is Sloan Bella, you guys, and it just came out today in the autopsy that it was leaked that from Zanzibar. It was leaked from the coroner's office that she had some kind of drug in her system, that she had been drugged. Being drugged is different from you taking drugs yourself. Thank you, Chill. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hey, honey, 5K. Being drugged is different. I was never drugged. I did drugs on my own. It's a difference. I want y'all to know that. It's a difference. So Sloan said she sees her putting up a fight. They did say that the ring she had on had blood on it. Whose blood? I don't know yet, but they definitely said had blood on it. And they said that also they came to a conclusion that she was strangled and then was hung. So if you guys go catch them news clips that came out today, they did say allegedly she was strangled first and then hung to make it look like she committed suicide. Divestors always got them stereotypes, knuckle daggers who look sickly.
I don't think they found her where they said they found her. I feel like they found her hunched over, hugging a pillow with her face place in the pillow, and I feel like she was sat on and kind of squashed and plied and then positioned correctly.
Now think about that. You're in a foreign country, miles away from home, and the man who just put a ring on your finger is now aggressively coming at you because he doesn't like what's in your private messages. Now it's being alleged that they were barking at each other so loud that the hotel staff had to intervene and put them in separate rooms.
Here's the thing, I can't see if it's him or them. There's 3 men in this scenario. There's the
Sloan says she sees 3 men in this scenario. How many of y'all agree that it was more than just Joe? Because again, we cannot forget the butler going to her door trying to get in. I don't care if I ask for some extra towels. That doesn't mean you use your key and you come in the room just because I'm not answering. You get what I'm saying? You don't. You just don't go in nobody's room in a hotel. I've worked in a hotel before. That's not how it goes. Hey, Venetia, happy Monday, sis. All for money. Yes, all for money. This girl lost her life all for a lifestyle that she was trying to portray she was living, and it cost her life. The Africans put her in 4 points of restraint. I believe very much so the staff was involved. I definitely believe the staff was involved.
There's the 2 spy people that I see checking up on him. I'm pretty sure that it probably was orchestrated by him, but will appear to not be. I am also hearing the word opportunist about the hotel or the place they were staying, and because of the argument, it opened the door for opportunity to come in. What I found very interesting is she reportedly ended up in the hospital, and the argument happened on April 8th.
She said, a passion said, all this sounds like there was a battle for control in every aspect. Shiesty Moore said, I believe more than one man played a part in this. It doesn't matter what her lifestyle is. She's a human being. Whereas the pesticide was being used at the inside. You know, and this was all created, Yolanda. I think that this was all staged and created to make everybody think that this was the story. It just don't sound right. At 7 o'clock, y'all spraying pesticides. This is a shame. Really sad. She had to lose her life behind a manipulative, jealous, scheming individual. Absolutely, because pesticides being sprayed outside, okay. But pesticides being sprayed in a room at 7 p.m., I guess. I mean, it is another country. I don't know. She was killed by Zaddy. He didn't have to do her like that. He didn't. And they do got 10 other people locked up for this right now, detained for this. So we know that the staff was involved. I feel like the staff was very much so involved. The story didn't make sense of she needed a charger and she needed it. Like, you know, I think it was just orchestrated. I believe what Sloan was saying. It was orchestrated. Hey, Leisure, happy Monday to you, sis. Yeah, I just do. For the love of money, baby. For the love of money.
And the argument happened on April 8th. On April 9th, she was found in her hotel room, or wherever it was they put her. She was found in the room. She was injured. Somebody injured her. This young woman did not injure herself. Somebody injured her and set her up in a timeline that I feel is more like ritualistic on a spiritual sense, but presented in a game sense by, I'm just going to say it, I keep getting Russian, I keep getting dark web, and I get people filling out bingo scorecards about the interactions of these 2 people. So, you know, like Big Brother, where
I do think it was darker than this, y'all. Hey, True Blessings. Happy Monday. Thank you guys for very much for welcoming me. Absolutely chill. She said, Maisha said, I'm sure he paid them. He thought he could get away with it and that he had covered his tracks. Definitely multiple involved. Absolutely. I agree. Have they did the autopsy? Yeah, they did the autopsy. Yes. And they're saying it's strangulation. They saying it's strangulation. I call BS. They all at the resort did play a part. Yes, Miss Parker. Another hotel. Dance at another hotel. Yes, I agree, you guys. I do. I agree. For her to put her phone under the pillow, she knew something was going to happen. I do believe this has been going on for a while. Yes, yes. And with Joe frequenting over there, messing with women on the island and stuff like that of Zanzibar, whatever it is, the island or the city, I don't know. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And she said this is like more ritual. She said she sees dark web playing a part in this. Sloan said she sees all kind of different stuff playing a part in this. And I do believe it was more than just about a phone call. I believe it was more than just he called a man texting her. And if they were in separate rooms, what made him go to her villa, then call her family? Absolutely. Absolutely. And Joe told the father that she was just getting over the partying. Thank you, Leisha, for being a member for 9 months. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too, Shiesty. I won't be surprised if the police get a warrant for Joe's arrest and come to get him. He may off himself. Joe was a coward and a punk. Who knows, true blessings, because this is getting deep. And I do believe Tisa tells him when she was saying, they want us to be quiet. Now, hold on. Hiding a phone is a sign of a cheater. But she was recording, though, Movie. That's the thing, Movie. She was recording. So that makes me think, what did she know to record? She ain't doing nothing but recording. And put her phone under the pillow was the staff, because we don't got Ashlee here to tell us now. And don't it always be like that in a story in these cases? It's like we'll never know the truth, the real truth. We might find out some shit, but we're not going to find out the whole truth. Where's their DNA evidence? I don't know, shit, if they ain't put out everything yet. They haven't put out everything. Not just yet. Crazy work. Absolutely chill. It is crazy. Thank you, Leisure. Thank you, baby. I do believe she knew that he was going to do something to her. I think everybody started moving funny around her. And she got that feeling at the last minute. It cost her a life. But I really do believe that at that last minute, she got that feeling. Why would you leave the country with someone you don't trust? Another dirty. They definitely did say that she did not really want to go, but she ended up going. And that is true, Movie. I agree with you 100%. Shiv said it's heartbreaking. This is so sad. Another love story gone wrong. Yeah, it wasn't even love. Nuke, you got to think this was all for play on both sides, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think it was to keep her looking good. Oh, look, he took me to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're in Spain. Oh, we're here. We're now here. You know what I'm saying? Because they was going to some exotic places. But I think it was to keep up the image. And I think he had more sinister shit for Ashlee. Ashlee had some shit going on with him, some intentions for him. But I think his intentions was more sinister. We have to be careful with these hotels. There are many incidents happening in hotels and staffs have covered up. Look at Kanika Jenkins. I mean, she paid for the trip though. And that's true, Ash. That's true, Movie. It is. She did. She paid for the trip. Maybe he was pillow talking and told her some stuff. When she got mad, she threatened to tell something. And see, that's the thing. Will it ever really come out? Will that part? Hey, Santiago. You're right. She knew something was about to happen. That's why she wanted to charge the car family. And I gotta agree with Movie. She knew all of this stuff and still went with him. Because they said that allegedly that Ashlee knew about his scamming and scheming. And we know this because what's her name? Shit. How you say her name? Iggy. Iggy had said stuff about him. And when you in them kind of short circles and people know who you're dating, come on, it came out. He probably threatened her too, which resulted in her putting the phone under the pillow. I could see that. I could see that, Goddess. Her mom wanted her to stay away from him. She listened too late and too far from home. And other people did, all for the gram. And that's what it was, Chandra. It was all for the gram. Miss Parker, is he locked up? They said that his lawyers are fighting to get his passport and stuff given back to him and stuff like that. But with the new evidence, they are saying that they're detaining Joe based off of the new evidence. And I believe Joe owed a lot of money to a lot of people. And that could be it too, Kenny. We don't know what all played a part in this because Joe did owe a lot of money. He was robbing Peter to pay Paul. We've heard about those old sayings, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It ain't no telling with all the loans he was getting and how many people's money was invested into that $100 million being gone. But sis, if he's a millionaire, why does she have to pay for the holiday? Because he really wasn't. He wasn't. He lost $100 million. Dale said, damn it. I know they took his passport. Good, he's still there. By the time she realized what was happening, it was too late. So she knew it to record it. She wanted to leave. But ain't that how it is? We know something so devilish and we always wait till it's too late. Like, she waited. She knew what he was she knew what he was about. Don't think I'm just great lay up and screw on you. And I ain't doing no sorry. You get what I'm saying? Let's not think that we're not smart enough. What was the autopsy report? I'll read it again, my view. Give me 1 second. Ashlee knew about his scheme and the prior girlfriend, which was her friend, quit him because of it. He was a millionaire anymore. Correct, allegedly. Yeah, he was. He was. He was. He definitely was.
So, you know, like Big Brother, where they watched in the house, but we know it was a reality show because it was presented as such. I am feeling like this setup is a reality show with this guy. He's a character because he owes money, embezzled money, took money, laundered money, didn't give it back to them, whatever the fuck he did. And now he's caught up in the game.
Y'all heard what Flo said? He's borrowed money, he's caught up. Let me rewind it back so y'all can hear about Dear Joe.
Dark web, and I get people filling out bingo scorecards about the interactions of these two people. So, you know, like Big Brother, where they watched in the house, but we know it was a reality show because it was presented as such. I am feeling like this setup is a reality show with this guy. He's a character because he owes money, embezzled money, took money, laundered money, didn't give it back to them, whatever the fuck he did. And now he's caught up in the game over here where he has to do these things.
Now, a lot of details are being brought.
I like that Dale said a player was being played and got caught. Maybe the hotel guy told him she needed the charger. Also, the hotel should have moved her to a safe room near to them, not move him in her where he knew where she was. Absolutely. These dark magic rituals, they sacrifice someone close to get the wealth back. This is what, yeah, they do. People don't believe in that, though. I don't know why, Maisha. But people really don't believe that people will sacrifice you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's bigger than Joe just want money from her. I think it was something that she really found out consistent of it costing her life, but it was just too late. I really do.
Brought up, and it kind of sounds like a movie regarding the dark web. It's being alleged that he wasn't just some millionaire. It's being mentioned that he was a facilitator who owed money and was involved in some sick gambling rings where people were literally betting on these interactions.
Y'all heard what he said? Y'all heard what he said? People was betting. She said, I don't believe it was the hotel's fault in this case. When you say that, what you mean, Mui? Like it wasn't the hotel's fault in this? Because I gotta disagree, Mui sis. I do. I believe the staff was involved. I believe that he paid the staff off. I believe people were paid off. I do. They sacrificing people every day for wealth. That's what the elite do. The AKA Illuminati. What about life insurance? We don't blame staff when she knew him in real life and went against all logic. But we gotta blame the staff because why did they detain the staff? If the staff was so innocent and they said that their stories, and it's not allegedly, they said that the staff story was inconsistent. They was very inconsistent. Staff in the U.S. don't get involved in domestic disputes. She paid for the trip. He's following behind her, and that would have been a big one for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true spiritual warfare. They sacrifice people every day, especially the elite, known as absolutely. Joe owes some people. Take it back a little bit, just so y'all can hear that.
He's caught up in the game over here where he has to do these.
Oh yeah, movie. Yeah.
A lot of details
Mui said, I was meaning that they didn't move them. And I can see that, Mui. I could definitely see what you're saying. I do. I got to play devil's advocate. I really do. Yes, they did not protect her. They are just as guilty. He was in debt, closed his company 2025, which was illegal underground crypto company. Like you said, illegal, Mary B. Absolutely. Illegal underground crypto company. Lost millions, hired people on the dark web, paid off the Tanzanians. Yes, the staff was definitely probably paid off. And y'all welcome my view with Murray B. Absolutely, I agree. Hotel and resorts like that, they get paid to cover things up because they want tourists to come there. It was planned. I believe he planned it too. I do.
He's caught up in the game over here where he has to do these things.
Now, a lot of details are being brought up, and it kind of sounds like a movie regarding the dark
I know
web.
what's right, movie.
It's being alleged that he wasn't just a millionaire. It's being mentioned that he was a facilitator who owed money and was involved in some sick gambling rings where people were literally betting on these interactions. It's also being brought up that spy people, Russian frenemies. If this is true, Ashlee wasn't just on a vacation, she was in a trap.
And it is something about some Russians coming out, you guys. Some stuff about some Russians. I got to go back and look into it. Mui said she went to another country with no security. When I go to Ghana, I hire private security. I know that's right, Mui. People are not going to come where people are getting murdered at. So they got to keep a thing of hush-hush. And the only way to cover it up is a payoff. Yes. That's why they wanted to go away, Santiago. I believe he paid the staff there, paid nearly nothing per month. Hey, Adrian, what's going on? I hope these guests who reported the noise will talk and get back to their country. He needs to be tried in the U.S., New York, if possible. I say that too, Shiv. But look at Miss Salamandra and them. They've been fighting for 5 years to get Shanquilla, almost 5 years, 4 years to get them to get her case over here in the U.S. from Mexico. The Russian government out there, every year they spend 30% of the Zanzibar economy. That's good to know, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. A whole setup. Yeah, I do. How many of y'all believe that this was set up like that? In the grand scheme of things, she was so young. And that is true. I believe it was a setup. I believe she had that feeling not to go, but she went against her better judgment. Even her mother alleged that she told her to not go herself. She told Ashlee not to go, but Ashlee went against her better judgment and she went. He knew he was going to do it all along. This country can't be trusted. Yes, a setup. And I'm hearing things about over there. I'm hearing things now. You know what takes something to happen?
Now, one of the most daunting things about this reading was that Ashlee was advised to stay away from that man. Now, how many times have we heard that? Your parents see the red flags. Away from that man. Now, how many times have we heard that? Your parents see the red flags before you do. Now, Ashlee also apologizing to her mother for not listening. Her mother just looks very shocked in some of the clips that came about. Now, the official report says she actually died in a hospital after a situation, but it's also being brought out that she actually didn't do this to herself. Now, the story is a reminder, y'all, to trust your gut. If the vibe is off, it doesn't matter how expensive the plane ticket is. Just don't go. Now, actually,
I like what he said right there. You said everything that needed to be said, Lionel B. It doesn't matter how expensive that ticket is. You just don't go. You know what I'm saying? She walked Ashlee. I hate that she lost her life so tragically, but like they were saying, everything glitter. Yes, first degree murder, true blessings at that. It's just sad you have to watch who you date. It is. Hell, you got to scream. And then hell, we might have to do mental checks and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because still sometimes doing that, you know what I'm saying? She's That poor baby was trying to uphold an image and prove everyone wrong, but things didn't go as she planned. Absolutely. Shanquilla Robinson is the same situation. The United States is in cahoots with these people. That's why they're not bringing these people to justice. He knew where to go. Zanzibar's flourishing slave auctioning hub for 8 centuries through the early 20th century as 1,200 years of selling humans. I heard that, AI. Definitely heard that. Like I said, it takes something like this all working together. Yeah, he got charged with first degree. I'm going to be covering that tomorrow. After the Michaela story, I'm going to be covering David and Celeste T2. I tell my daughter all invites don't need to be accepted, okay? Her circle was too immune to help her see the red flags too. And that's true, Belinda. That's facts. Damn. The movie, you heard me? We doing blood work, everything. Like, movie, everything. You hear me? Like, he gonna swear I'm the FBI. He gonna want to leave me alone. Like, baby, if you can't adhere to this, we just can't. Anytime you deal with anyone with a status like that, man, added something behind them having that much money, you get intertwined with the elite. Show do, Maisha. Is why I've been single for 5 years. Okay, Yolanda, period. She said, I'm good on going to the other countries for more. Changed my mind immediately. It changed my mind immediately, y'all. I was like, I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Mooey, the way things are happening with these men nowadays, if he's on and these friends and stuff, these so-called friends, look at Shanquilla, here she is. Her main friend is the one who taped her and stuff. She done let him be a part of her business and some more. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. We hear that all the time. We see it and stuff like that. And I know people say they keep their circle small and shit, but you got to watch everybody, and that's part of it. I want my friends to pay attention to me too. It's not a one man show over here. Do the same with me. Shanquilla Robinson, Ashlee, and many others go to these countries with boyfriends who got a little bit of wealth. When they're alive, they do us. Is not getting to do anything. They're all involved. I agree. I don't trust it. Right? We can't trust what's being said to us. We have to get background checks as far as safety nowadays. Joe's days are numbered. What time will you be live? I'm tuning in from UK. Oh, okay, welcome from the UK. It'll be 2 p.m. I don't know what my 2 p.m. over there is for you, but 2 p.m. here. We barely got rights here, and you leave and have no help. Come on. And all my friends, if I'll pay my mama, God rest her soul. My mama tell me, I value what my mama said more than anything. When it came to men, if my mama say, I don't like him, it's something about him. My mama had the same discernment as me. You know what I'm saying? And I know my mama ain't gonna steer me wrong. I know she ain't. I'm against going to Audrey, you hear me? Scared to death. But why did he hurt Ashlee for money and he snapped? I think it was bigger than money, Nuki. I do. What was that one song? Which song, baby? Which song? Smurfette, baby. 7 p.m. UK time. Okay, thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. I had a long phone call, okay? It's unfortunate you can't trust no one these days, having hit it more. Because I know it was something about that friend coming out and saying shit. I was like, girl, I don't care if he's innocent. He's guilty to me. Anybody hurt anybody in my chair right now, you guilty. Ain't no speaking nice because he got a bag. I don't give a damn. Then when they find him innocent, we'll come back down the road if I feel the need. Even if they say he's innocent, I still might never say you're innocent to me. My friend's gone. I don't know what happened. I don't trust none of y'all. I don't know what happened to my friend. Every time I traveled out of country, I went with my husband, my brother, best friend, and my brother is her man. I don't trust no one else out of the country. You hear me? Something sweet? It's bad here. Dale said it's bad here. On God, I'm listening to what mama got to say, even though I don't want to hear the shit. Come on. It's over, Mooey. We even, tell me right now, how many of us have kids in this chat and we done felt it? It's a mother's instinct. It just is. It's just in a mother's instinct to be like, Karen said, damn right. Okay. They was arguing in the U.S. They shouldn't have been going out of they said they've been arguing her, you guys. She knew. So Mui said that. Mui was like, she knew Miss Parker, though. She knew what type he is. Like, I get it on Joe's end, but we're not going to keep overlooking the fact that Ashlee knew what type of duty was. My mom told me a ninja that was still would kill. I see it clear now. Come on. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Okay, Mo3? My man got to be vetted by my friends and family. Absolutely. Absolutely. Friends and all. Hey, Paris, baby, what's going on, sis? Tell me all the time. Tell me all the time. Man, I could, somebody say, yes, indeed. We know that girl that just ain't right. I even talk to my kids like, y'all still young. Don't rush into anything. I pays attention more to my kids, I think. I think we evaluate. We know our kids. One thing about it, we know our kids. We know our kids. Can't nobody tell us nothing about our kids. We know. We know if they did it. We know if they didn't. You get what I'm saying? It's one thing you know your child, but I got to be laser focused on the next. You have to watch an envious person that will do anything. Your life means nothing when they're in this energy. I don't think it had anything to do with money. Me neither. I think it was more than that. Hey, JS. I'll be the first one to say I told your ass. Even with friends, I just use my discernment, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I just get that pit in my stomach. I can tell. I just know people when they're around. I just know if they're not right. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And experiences should keep your eyes open at all times. Kirby said, yes, Miss Parker. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Yes. And the friend coming out now defending Dear Joe and shit, saying the shit she's saying, like, baby, you was one of them friends that was telling her, he love you, girl. He love you, girl. Don't listen to nobody else. You was that friend. You was that friend on the left. I need all my friends on the right of me. What's the latest update about the case? I'm about to read it. He's not innocent. None of them are innocent. They're all guilty because she left alive and she came back dead. It's crazy. Let me read the update in one more time, and I'm getting out of here, guys. I got to come back at 6:00. We're going to talk about those 8 kids and just update on some things. My youngest think we crazy. I don't like nobody. Yeah, come on, Mooey. They always say that. My kids say that about me. Like, girl, you don't like nobody. Like, no. And then down the road, when they would call me and say certain things, I'd be like, even they friends. Niche is the prime example. Niche is the prime example. She's hard-headed. So I'm that mother that has to pray daily when they go out and stuff, because she don't know how to make good decisions. And it's like the more I say something, it pushes her to mess with these people more. So I just shut up, and I can't do nothing but pray, y'all, that my baby don't get set up, she don't get hurt, she don't come back unalive, because of this one friend she got. And how I know about this friend is because I used to hang with her mother. She's just like her mother. She's just like her mother. And I know I keep my phone so close to me with them 5. Because out of 5 of them, 2 of them makes horrible decisions. 2 of them make horrible decisions. My other 3, they fine. The youngest ones are fine. It's my 2 oldest. Pray the friend out of her life. Yes, I've movie. It's always something. I used to have to say to Niche, why are you fighting? That one friend that just got to get out there and be in some shit that can cost them life. What do I got to do with you? Why are you in the streets like you got something to prove to her? What about your children? And guess what that friend do? Leave her for dead every time. She leaves her for dead every time. So when she calls to vent about this friend that I don't like, I stay quiet. I stay quiet. It's like a smack in my face, but at the same time, I gotta hear my baby out. I don't even know what to say to her now. I'm all out of words. I'm all out of words to say to my daughter. I just got prayed that I don't get that phone call. It's always some out of town strangers and shit she wanted to meet. I'm like, use your fucking head. Like, I be so mad. Like, I got a right to live my life to where we grown and like my kids are grown, and we should be able to think that we raised our kids good enough to, hey, Auntie Fee, y'all drop Auntie Fee. Thank you, Titi. That they make good decisions and they don't. My daughter was just in an accident with her cousin, and the cousin friend stole her mom's car and they crashed. See what I'm saying, Lola? She said Journey had a friend like that. I'm glad that friend got moved to her third high school. I definitely got the same situation going on with the hard-headed child. Girl, daughter too. She's 28. Makes my head hurt. She said mine too purrs. She said my mom could tell a snake from a mile away. You heard me? Right. Don't like no friends, no BF, no girlfriend. We are only as mothers. So many of these women look at Natalie Holloway. Yes. Pray that friend out of her life. You know, it feels so good when your kids come to you and say, Mama, you was right. But you have to humble and hope they learned their lesson. Come on. I do believe Ashlee was trying to fit in with her family too. Her mom is married to a white man. I can see that, Nuki. God give us discernment and intuition. We have to trust both. Man, say my youngest and my oldest just be naive. For me, I gotta be the bull. Man. And you know, my baby was the only one hurt. You see what I'm saying, Lola? You see what I'm saying? Hell, even family too. Let's not just talk about outsiders now. Family too. Sometimes family don't mean you nothing. She paid the price for her image. They say I'm nosy, and I replied, "It is okay." She said my daughter had to read through today. Come on, honey. I'm trying to tell y'all. And I know Ashlee's mama's probably hurting like, damn, I told her. That's life. Some kids we can get through. Some kids look at Lola's daughter, y'all. Pray for her in a bad accident. You get what I'm saying? Because her cousin making this, you know what I'm saying? Her cousin friend stole her mama car. Y'all hanging around, our kids are hanging around people that want to steal my mama car. Make it make sense. The U.S. Embassy is playing all in our faces. We got to keep demanding justice for these women. When you leave the U.S., and that's the truth. That's how you really got to look at when you go to these third world countries, baby. You are on your own. She took me through the honey 5K. You hear me? Messed my baby's eye up, closed shut, black and blue. I was so pissed. Hey, Lisa. We raised them to make good decisions, but Lord knows some really missed the memo. Yes, it's like you'll be like, did I do the right thing? What where did I go wrong? And sometimes you didn't go wrong in parenting. You didn't. My son said that about me, Mom. You crazy? You always think this and that, right? Let's not forget the family. The worst. You hear me? Hey, Divinely, what's going on? Good afternoon. Honestly, these occurrences are warnings to the people of this land, the Black Americans, while we're busy hating each other. They're absolutely, Divinely. I couldn't agree more than I agree with you today. Absolutely. Hey, girl, what's going on? My son wasn't an issue. My 3 youngest is good. The U.S. Embassy don't run another country, though. That's true. Damn, I'm late. You already did say the autopsy results in the recording. I'm about to read what I got for y'all, okay? While I was in Zanzibar on the U.S. block list. Exactly. But who paid attention to that? Want to go feed a giraffe? I want to feed a giraffe some lettuce and I want to see some lions. We got a zoo. We can picnic at the park after. We can make it as romantic as possible. As far as I'm going with giraffes and shit. I'm cool. I don't need a man to show me he love me to take me to a third world country. It don't mean he love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be scared myself that he's trying to hurt me. We have to research better. We do. I told my baby she better not ever be around with them ever again because next time the outcome, absolutely. Because all the crime you say going left, they go right 19 times. I don't understand. Yes. We can go to the prayer farm and I take my chances going back up that steep ass hill. Absolutely. If it's local. If it's local, we ain't been going, and I don't want to go Mexico neither. I don't want to go Mexico. It's so many decent places here. Hell, I'm scared to go out of state with somebody. No. Miss Parker, thanks for all the days. We love your insight. Thank you, Shiesty. I appreciate you. She said, okay, go I am. Move, you heard me. And to go to SeaWorld if I want to see, hey, Bird, what's going on, sis? Happy Monday. And we'll go to SeaWorld if I want to see some mammals and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll find something to do. Absolutely not. Don't even come ask me to go out the country. I'm going to be thinking he's trying to unalive me. No, sir, I'll pass. They call us crazy and noisy, but they end up having to come back and tell us about the warnings. Absolutely. I keep looking at the stepdad, not saying too much of anything. Yeah, that is true. She said, I'm good at the Bronx Zoo. Okay. I'm thinking just like you, Mrs. Spark, I'm good right here. She said, family don't mean you know good. It be the ones close to you every time. Hell, I got a cardinal flying around outside my house. Look, Alicia said she just burnt. Alicia said, I'm going porch watch the birds. Okay, it's a blue jay. Y'all come and look. It's a blue jay. Okay, baby. Yeah, no. I go through my Snow White shit out of the back porch my damn self, talking to the animals and shit. Y'all know me. She said, yeah, it's a zoo around the corner. Okay, I'm good. And ain't nothing I'm going to see. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to stop wanting people's money. Go get your own bag. Go get your own bag. She said, I'm good watching Madagascar on Netflix. Okay? Get your own bag. Man, the root to all evil is money. And you not even coming with me with this local shit. Too many traffic tickets and shit like, what you don't be putting on your seatbelt? What you don't put your kids? You don't strap your kids there? I got to ask questions. So you're not going to come to me with no scamming and scheming, baby. Who? If anybody's scamming and scheming, it's going to be me by my damn self. I ain't sharing shit. I'm sorry. I don't need nobody help me or nothing. I'm good. If I want to scam and scheme, you're not coming to me with a list of felonies. I'm sorry. And then a couple misdemeanors, I still got to look into you like, what's going on? Like, really, what's going on? Hello? This is her. Hey, I'm good. How are you? That's good news, y'all, for me. I just got some good news. I'm excited. Oh, my God. I've been waiting on that phone call since Wednesday, y'all, last week. Sorry about that. She said, girl, F them animals. I watch the Animal Planet. Okay. But that's the thing. We lovers of money. Man, what a man can do for me, I can do for me. Look at all these cases. It's not just Ashlee over there in Zanzibar. It's her. The men are killing your kids and so much more. You get what I'm saying? These men are killing our children. I sell myself dreams all day for free. I know when some bullshit's being talked to, even jail, these people bringing people from jail and then he's unaliving or he ain't no good. I mean, hell, look where you got him from. And I ain't saying he can't change. It's the extent. And then I got to look at it too with the man of the decisions they made. Hell, I make bad decisions all day. I can't let nobody add on to my shit. You're not adding on to my shit. We got to be like the FBI around this motherfucker, y'all. We got to really start doing real deep checks. If his eyes get to wandering in the house, oh, he's got to go. He's got to go. If the conversation ain't matching up, he done skipped A and went all the way to P. Quit bringing meat in your house. Meet in local places. I can give you a ride home. No, baby, I'm good. And if you keep pushing, I'm liable to call the police on your ass. If I say I'm good, see, women don't know how to take it like that, the pushing up, the persistent of a man keep, nah, I got you. I'm going to make sure you get home safe. Nah, I'm good. I don't give a damn if I got wild. He won't know that. Y'all want to let him know about your friends, all your locations and shit. You want to tell him, give him a rundown. Girl, yeah, I do her on the backgrounds. I go for my friend Felicia's on Saturdays and stuff like that. I do her from woo to woo and all that. What you do for a living? You know, I work. Because that's what they do. They take in everything you saying to use against you. What you like? I like everything. I like this, and then all of a sudden he's surprising you. You know what I'm saying? Do you like jewelry and stuff? Now you got Zales and shit like that, and you just blew off because ain't nobody bought your ass no jewelry. These niggas keep taking you to Walmart to get them Mickey Mouse earrings and shit that, you know, count the lobes on the back of your ear to get swelled up and some more shit. I'm just saying. Make your own bed. Don't let a man make it for you. Make your own bed. Look at Joe's face. Those eyes scare me. I don't even want a man wearing contacts and shit. That's not the real you. If you can't be, hell, I don't even like shit in my eyes. I'm sorry. I barely like wearing the glasses. I just can't see shit. And I tell him in a minute, these lashes ain't mine, baby, and this is a wig. I ain't never trying to portray to be something I'm not. They stalking everyone damn houses and yeah, you want to get them drop you off over your mama's house and shit, over your sister, showing them where you live and shit. No. Y'all better start texting these motherfuckers from a text now app. Are y'all cool? Got your real number. He up there just like Joe, computer saver. You know what I'm saying? Putting your number in. I'm getting a text now app. Hell, I think we might need to get burner phones. And make sure they flip the old ones. I don't want nothing new. I need a flip. I need a flip. I got to reload the minutes on her, okay? Thank you, Adrian. I'm just saying. On the second day, come on, Mooey. You done told him everything the first day. He done got your rundown, your mama name, your daddy name. You know what I'm saying? He know your baby daddies. For what? I'm going to get a Nokia Katrina phone, okay? Not a Nokia Katrina. I'm not mad at you, Alicia. Hell, I got a couple old phones I think I can go on and get charged. Ain't nobody getting, I don't want, no. Because look where it's getting our ladies. You in the grocery store looking like a whole bunch of nothing, working in the grocery store, working at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. He done came here and told you that you the most beautiful thing in the world, and you know what I'm saying? You over sound like it's a New York hit. Miss Parker, I told Shank the other night, I thought she paid for everything because of the details she put into that. He didn't ask for the roses or pictures in the vids with the animal. Yeah, she did that. Yeah, passion. No, we be in there feeling a mess and shit sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Even when I look the worst is when I get the most hollers and I'm like, because I know I ain't at my best. Like, you would do anybody. You would do it. My hair in there looking like Celie and shit. When a sister ran off and shit, and he took the sister and grabbed their fingernails and their hands from touching each other to keep them together. I'm in there looking like Celie and shit. He in here. I'm about, how you doing? Nah. Say no, Leah. At your best, you are loved. Sorry. You would do anything. Because I know how I am when I look like anything. I'm sorry. I'm just not going. I'm not doing it. But some girls will kind of think like, oh, he like me as I am. They hear Mary J in their ear and shit. Take me as I am. That ain't what that means, baby. His ass ain't got nowhere to go. Trust me. His ass ain't got nowhere to go. Because I don't even want to wake up with myself looking the way I do sometimes. Okay? That's why I said we got to start loving ourselves. We got to start believing in ourselves. I be like, go now, okay? Blue ass said, I'm trying to live blue. You hear me? Bitches too old to be going somewhere try to be cut up in some more shit. No, baby, I'm cool. I don't even cut on myself. I'm cool. I don't want to be nobody. It's scared to really meet up in local places. Hell, do they got cameras? What kind of cameras? I don't trust a soul. Let's just put it that way. I don't trust a soul. Let me spin on you. I get my own. I won't get my own. If I can't afford a purse right now, I'll work on it. I'm gonna work on it. I don't. Baby, I'm in Georgia for past 6 years. I've been abstinent majority of it. In scared of my life, I work in the hospital. I see the stats, mind you, the behaviors I tell. You heard me, Divine, baby. Hey, 80s, baby, what's going on, sis? Hey, Kern. I'm just saying what Alicia's ass done said. Something crazy. For real, I got Crocs on with a sweater and hot weather with 2 nails missing, and they trying to holler. Girl, Alicia, you heard me. That's that. I don't want that Joe McCann, baby. I don't want that Joe McCann. I'm sorry. I've been broke all my life, baby. I'm fine. You heard me. I'm fine. I've been broke all my life, baby. Ain't nothing a rich man could do for me. Ain't nothing he could do for me. Yeah, I mean, shit. I'm cool. I'm just cool. Let me do this. Let me read this one more time. Let me be broke. I'm happy. I'm content. And I'm still alive. You heard me. I'm still alive. And ain't an image I want to present to y'all on this motherfucker. That's why I come on here with my rollers and my scarves, my bandanas and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's all I can give for today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think when this live don't go off, I ain't gonna go in here and snatch this wig off my head and them glasses and be being there looking like somebody off of Roots at the head. Cause I keep telling Shane, yeah, I'm gonna go get it done. I know he's like, God damn, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I ain't even like, I'm not even there. Like for real. I'm so unbothered with it now. I'm just so unbothered. Rich folks too curious. Baby Carney, after pay PayPal, pay him for all she needs. Child. She said, okay, Miss Parker, skinhead girl. It said, this is the latest updates from over there in Zanzibar, you guys. The most damning leak comes from the preliminary forensic report. Sources inside the morgue reveal. Now hear me out, because I'm not going to repeat this, y'all. I done read it once. A bitch throat is getting dry. I need another bottle of water. I need another Dasney and shit. I just got my phone call. I'm excited. So I got some shit I got to get together. The most damning leaks come from the preliminary forensic report. Sources inside the morgue reveal that a ligature mark on Ashlee's neck are inconsistent with the self-inflicted hanging. According to the leak, the bruising suggests she was strangled from behind while unconscious. She was likely drugged before being positioned to look like a suicide. That's what gets me right there. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Because how they try to say it and stuff. Thank you, Roxy, baby. Thank you. See, that's how I know he did it. He didn't even send her her parents, his, when everything went down. He wasn't, Nicole. He wasn't great saying nothing. He wasn't great saying nothing over there to them. He wasn't great telling people nothing. It's crazy when dating has become an episode of Fear Factor. You heard me? First 48 all day. Look, baby, we just gonna look. For the most part, I want to be single and stuff like that, and just watch First 48 and Lifetime movies and be like, whoa, girl, I dodged the bullet. How many of us have been in a situation where we dodged those bullets? Let's think about that too. Because a lot of us have put ourselves in situations to where we thank God every day we made it out alive, you know. It's a lot of us that's had Ashlee agendas and stuff. He looked good, he smelled good, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking this. And he was living double lives and stuff like that. He was with her friend before her, and she got the hell away from him quick and told Ash not to. Oh, she told Ashlee not to get involved. That's crazy. They said, and this is what they said again, you can't hang yourself if you can't stand up. A forensic expert close to the case whispered. Preliminary toxicology results reportedly showed high levels of fast-acting sedatives in her system. a drug Ashlee has never used. Then there is the clock. Leaked resort logs show a terrifying dead zone of 11 hours between 2 a.m. when the neighbors reported a muffled struggle and 1 p.m. when McCann finally called the police. The villa was on a digital and physical lockdown. During these 11 hours while Ashlee's body lay cold, McCann allegedly made a phone call to her father, Harry Robinson, claiming she was just sleeping off the party. Investigators are now looking at the resort maintenance records that show a suspicious request for industrial cleaning supplies delivered to the villa at 4 a.m. Was the shocked fiance actually a forensic cleaner? The ultimate twist surfaced late last night. Digital forensic teams managed to recover a deleted 30-second voice memo from Ashlee's phone, recorded just minutes before her estimated time of death. In the recording, a voice matching Ashlee's is heard whispering, "He's not who he says he is. He's coming for me." The audio ends with the sound of a door crashing open and a sudden violent scuffle. This recording, which McCann allegedly tried to wipe from her iCloud, is the smoking gun that turns the tragedy into a manhunt. Why kill a woman who you just proposed to? The leaked financial trail suggests the engagement was a desperate bribe. Ashlee had allegedly discovered McCann's involvement in a multi-million-dollar crypto laundering scheme just days before the trip. So listen to what Mui said. That's why Mui said, why are we going off when something happened prior to them going to the trip? Because once I find that out, I'm not going. I need that ticket back because I'm gonna take my homegirl with me. I'm gonna need that ticket back. Okay? Brett said, OMG. Ashlee had allegedly discovered McCann's involvement in a multi-million-dollar crypto laundering scheme. All the details she put into that vacation, she wouldn't have done this to herself. We all knew this from the jump. I just pray she gets justice. He needs the same done to him. I get it, Nicole. Was that ring still on her finger? Yes, it's alleged that the ring had blood on it. I met someone and he looked up my whole family life down to their addresses. That's crazy. Just days before the trip, Ashlee had found out Joe's involvement in a multi-million-dollar crypto laundering scheme. In the world of high stakes fraud, a fiance knows too much is a liability that needs to disappear. Do y'all think this was premeditated? I do, chocolate. I believe that. And when you kill like that, you was like, you're so comfortable to get in tight on a computer and talk about AI and shit. You did that to me before. To me, you've done that before. Like, you're just too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. Joe McCann remains in a gilded cage in Zanzibar. His lawyers are fighting to regain his passport. But as the forensic leaks continue to pour out, the walls are closing in. The Robinson family is no longer mourning a suicide. They are hunting a killer. I told them people he was passed on and canceled his ticket. The fairy tale was a lie. The engagement was a trap. And the 11-hour gap is where the truth went to die. The marks on her marks on her neck don't match. The 11-hour silence is a confession in itself. Was this a cleanup job by a crypto millionaire with everything to lose? Or is there a third person who we haven't seen yet? So there goes those updates, you guys. That's happening right now. Tisa Tales, go over there and check her out. Also go check out Sloan Bella, you guys. I dropped her link in the chat as well. I honestly believe she felt something was off. I do. And she didn't listen to herself. I agree. I believe he planned this way before he left the States. Absolutely. Hey, Shanita, what's going on? So Miss Long may be correct, and the butler guy may have been paid to give the scenario. Absolutely, I agree. I do. I do. Hey, Alma, she said exactly. Yeah. You guys go enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. I'm getting out of here, y'all. I will be back at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I'll catch up on all the lives I'm gonna do. We're gonna get into Michaela tomorrow, you guys. We gotta get into Michaela settles and stuff like that. And also we gotta get back into this um man that took out his children and stuff like that. More details are coming out with that and stuff like that. I think we know he has done this before, but I'm wondering, was it any local women or young girls missing? And look, over there, that country, they said he visits over there all the time. Has he done it to one of them women over there? You know what I'm saying? He seems too smart for this to be premeditated, because this was not a thought out carefully if it was. But come on, Chocolate, think about it. He frequents that over there all the time, they said. Or she threatened to tell in the art, and that's what I think. I think, when you get mad, you shut out some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why, go back to Shamarcus and Zaria Carr and their domestic violence shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Saving Lives. When soon as Zaria said, you killed, oh yeah, that you went to old boy funeral and you know what really happened to him. That's what made him take Zaria's life. In the heat of an argument. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of an argument. Yeah, tell the people why you went to that funeral after you know what you did. Come on. Right there, Mooey. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't afford. He couldn't afford. I'm just saying, my Isha, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, okay? Thank you guys so much for the super stickers and super chats, the being members for 9 months or more. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys so much. I really do. It's been a journey, and it's going to be more stories like this to come. They're going to be more devastating than ever. We just living in evil times, you know what I'm saying? But we got to still talk to our kids. And let me say this too, before tomorrow. 90 Day Fiance made this shit pop. Didn't it, AI? I swear to you, that be blowing me. Same thing happened to Ramika. She threatened to tell. Show did, Venetia. Show did. Miss Parker, I have to send. I have one to send you. It's a couple years old, but it's crazy. Yeah, I got a couple of stories. I'm doing some stories. I'm doing some backstories. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Ramika was done and ready to expose everything. Absolutely right. Hello, 90. I don't need nothing in 90 days. Mooey, I love you too, Bookie. I love each and every one of y'all. I really do. I really do. I want to cover the story about the pregnant girl that they just found in Texas that was pregnant. I want to cover her story as well. It's education and all of this stuff. With the boy that took the kids out, let me say this. I hate when and I'm gonna say this, y'all be careful and please trust when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And I want to say this, Nicole, I do. Why it always takes somebody to die or something so tragic to die for us to speak up, even as family? And this ain't no dig, but it's just the truth. And be like, yeah, he did say he was hearing voices, and he did. Do my kids, because my kids are grown, don't mean I'm not there for them. Absolutely not. I'm there for them every step of the way. Because they still my babies. Grown or not. To God takes me off this earth. I'm still a mother. I'm still a mother. Okay? And when I see that these children are coming to us as parents, and we're not turning a blind eye, because if my kids are erratic and they're showing erratic behavior, I'm stepping in. I might have to call their baby mothers. Are you seeing these behaviors from John? Okay, because Johnny's showing me, he said he's hearing voices. And for right now, just kind of keep the kids away. Let me try to get Johnny some help. But please watch your surroundings when Johnny comes. Okay? Because they said that the young man that took his kids out, and the baby mother and the wife, that he had went to his family saying that he's hearing voices. And this is the result. And now everybody's dead. Two, the baby mothers are in critical condition. Critical. I don't even think neither one of them knows that their kids are unalived. From the story, the news. But never stop being a parent. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to take care of my kids, but I know how to sit down and listen to my children. I know how to pay attention. I know, even though my kids are older now, I know when some shit ain't right. And I call that shit out. And if I got to call the CPS myself to get my grandkids protected, I am. I don't give a damn what my kids feel about me. If they doing some illegal shit in my home or around my motherfucking home that's going to bring me and my grandkids any type of drama. Because my grandbaby like riding her bike. Because I got one of them that's real gun happy. You want to sell drugs? Do it at your own. Go get your own. Nobody's putting me and mine in harm's way. In that case, they were set to go to court today for divorce. And one of the women were pregnant. Shut up. They had court tomorrow to finalize their divorce. When a person said they hear voices, that clearly means they're schizophrenic and something and not to be. Yeah. Always the baby on the lava playing crazy roads. Mm-hmm. But we still got a choice though, and we still got a decision to make, right, Queen Judah? I don't care if they playing or not. I still got to use my discernment to say, I don't even want to play like that. Just like Genesis' mama would tell her mama that the baby's missing and everybody just overlooked it. Thinking she's playing crazy. Y'all can play crazy. It's not going to happen around my grandkids though. I'm still a protector. Girl, I caught on my own sister before when she was on drugs. I had the kids for 3 years with my 3 babies and my brothers too, okay? Because a lot of times people don't want, I got my own to raise. Queen Judy, you know what it feel like you raised yours. And you had your own kids, you know. Y'all get what I'm like? Man, this is part of it. I'm going to save mine. I'm protecting mine at all costs. Against my own, too. My kids can say what they can, hate me till the day they die. But I'm going to protect my own. They set up, he caught her off guard with the proposal. It was great content. So she played along. Yeah. But salute to y'all. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, and I will see y'all back tomorrow. I got some stuff I got to do. I got to go get prepared. I was going to come back at 6, and I still might, my house is still packed to this day. They'd rather be here than at home, okay? And God put you on earth for that reason. He gonna see you through. See, we be rushing and shit. We be, man, look. Y'all might know how many times I've been down on my luck. God ain't have nothing to do with it. It was all me. It was all me. Shit, we was raised around how many cousins and family members? Granny house used to stay packed with everybody's kids. But Granny saw through. You hear me? My grandmother made something out of nothing. We do. That's what we do. That's what we do. Hey, Dior. Dang, I thought I caught your life, sis. I miss you and your family. I did. Yes. Yeah, Dior, for sure. For sure. I love you, Dior. I miss you too. But I'm getting up out of here, y'all. I got some stuff to go take care of before tomorrow. But I love every one of you guys, okay?
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice never missing a word or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop in, stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone. With a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard.